What how did you know who to call? What did you do in terms of research? Because you mentioned you made the commitment to call, learn about social media and marketing.
Yeah.
What did that look like specifically? Were you Googling the basics? How did you find agents to call?
Yeah. So here's a secret. I hate approaching agents. I think every home inspector hates that.
Most do. Most do,
Um,
yes.
I'm not a salesman. I don't enjoy selling, because as an inspector, especially when you're the only person, you are the brand.
Right.
So it feels almost like you're a used car salesman walking into some of these places. And I know that everybody has their own things that they say or their own freebies that they give away, or they maybe they choose not to speak about themselves and their business, and everybody has a way that they go about it. All of that is seriously uncomfortable for me. So, what I actually started doing was reaching out to everybody but. So there's a couple of companies in my area that only do radon testing.
Mhm.
So I thought, well, I can talk on the phone. I can call him and I can tell him I'm a home inspector and I'm looking to outsource my radon testing. Are you interested in talking more with me? Can we meet for coffee? Could I run by your house real quick and pick up a stack of your business cards? Everybody that I've talked to on the phone is more than happy to sit down and spend 15, 20 minutes with you and a cup of coffee or hand you a stack of business cards. Um, and those people then will meet you face to face and say, oh, yeah, I just met this new inspector from the next town over. Here's her card, or here's his card. I've reached out to contractors. Hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. Could I just pick up some of your business cards? And that has worked really well. And then what I also did, because we have such a small town here, everybody knows everybody. There's a couple of local business Facebook pages where um, there's a small handful. One focuses on just, advertising small businesses. So
Mhm.
I'm allowed to post in there so our local community members see me and what I'm doing.
Right.
Um, Almost every client I've had thus far, and I'm averaging 2 to 4 inspections a week, which is pretty good for just being in it
So
for
good.
2.5 months.
So good.
Um, Everybody has said, I found you online. I saw your post in the Facebook group. My neighbor from when I was 4 years old lives up there and saw, your business card at a local gas station or something like that. Um, or they just Google search and they find me here. Not very many of the other inspectors in this area have a website. Um, they either don't have a website or they don't advertise, let alone have a Google listing.
Blows
Yeah,
my mind.
I know.
I'm actually writing this down. This might be the title. This something here might be the title of this episode. Because what an advantage, right? Just by being in the game and
Yeah.
being there, you're kind of just getting found.
Hmm. And we get a lot of people that move to this area from other areas. A
Mhm.
lot of times it's people from the St. Paul, Minneapolis area that are moving up here because we are the definition of up north. You go up north to the cabin, you go up north to go fishing or hunting. And when they're in the process of home shopping up here and I'm meeting with them because they've chosen the home they want, we're doing the inspection, they also have no idea who to call as far as who's a good plumbing contractor, who's a good, HVAC guy, who can come clean my gutters, who can plow snow out of my driveway. Um, I don't have one particular company that I give to them and say call this one person, but I try to give them three people, in each line of work and say here's three good HVAC companies in the area, and all of them I'm confident in. Here's three guys that are reliable from plowing. Here's three people that can take care of building that shed that you wanted or something like that. It's living in an area like this. We tend to run about 30 to 40 years behind the times, and I think people who live way out of the cities can relate to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There are very successful, very well-known businesses that are making a lot of money in our area, and they don't even have a website.
Right.
So for the people who are coming into our area that are trying to Google up people to call, or they may have to pull open an actual telephone book to look up somebody,
Right.
uh, which just blows their mind, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I am going to go out and ask these people for their cards and talk to them.
Yeah.
And I don't refer just anybody. If I'm working in an area and I'm not sure who to refer those people to, I will call 3 different companies. And if they answer their phone appropriately, hi, I'm so and so with such and such company, I will tell them who I am and what type of services my client needs and try to feel them out. And but if they don't answer their phone professionally, or if I have to leave a voicemail, they don't get my reference. Um, and that's the best I can do for my clients.